It's officially cinnamon roll season in my house, so let's make these strawberries and cream cinnamon rolls. And we're going to mix all of our dry ingredients together, but be sure to put 2.5 cups of flour to the side. And we're going to add that warm milk and butter. Make sure you scrape down the sides to get all of the flour before adding your egg. Now we're going to gradually add the remaining 2.5 cups of flour, just adding 1 cup at a time, making sure that it's all well incorporated before adding any more. Now the dough is going to be very sticky, and that's okay. Just add flour to your surface and on top of your dough, and then knead it for about 5 to 10 minutes. This part of the process is so relaxing because the dough is just so soft and bouncy. And then we're going to put it in a well-oiled bowl until it doubles in size. Now while the dough is doubling, we're going to move on to make our strawberry jam. I'm using 1 pound of strawberries, the juice from 1 lemon, and then 3/4 cups of sugar. Now I'm using this tool to mash up my berries just a bit, but make sure you do leave some chunks. Bring it to a boil for about 10 minutes, and then you're going to transfer it to a glass jar and let it cool. Now I'm going to combine all of these ingredients together to make my cream cheese frosting. Then I added a few tablespoons of the strawberry jam so I can get that color without using food coloring, but also get that strawberry taste. Now when it's fairly cool in my house, I will put my dough in the oven with just the oven light on, and that will generate just enough heat to help it rise beautifully. Now it's time to roll it out, but make sure it's not too thin. You still want it a little bit thick. And I'm going to smear about 4 to 6 tablespoons of butter on top, and then I like to drown it with cinnamon and add a few dashes of nutmeg. Now I'm going to add a few tablespoons of vanilla bean paste. This is optional, but I highly recommend. And then add your fully cooled strawberry jam. If it's not cool, it'll bleed all over the countertop. And this part of the process requires a lot of patience. You want to try to roll it as tight as you can, but please take your time. Now I'm using a sharp knife just to plan out where I want to cut my cinnamon rolls so they can be as even as possible. But then I'm going to use my baker's twine to make sure I get a precise cut. Now you should be able to make about 10 to 12, and then I'm going to let them rest for about an hour or until they doubled in size. Now I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for about 28 to 30 minutes, and hear how they came out. So fluffy, so soft. And the strawberries and cream cheese icing was the perfect final touch. I'll have the full recipe down in the caption below, and enjoy.